and with Westside coach Justin Cogar. Justin, we were talking here outside your field, and you were talking about the turf that's laid down here. You played here. I'm sure you remember mud baths. I know your last game in high school was played on a frozen tundra.
Yeah.
I think it was at Frankfurt.
Yes.
When you look back on your career, what stands out?
A lot of things, a lot of great memories here on this field. And like you said, we made a great playoff run my senior year. So just the memories and the relationships and things, that's what means the most to me from that. And being able to go out my senior year and have the experience that we did and make it that far in the playoffs, it was great memories.
Right, you made it to the semifinals, I think. You did something I don't think it's been done in this county. You'd probably be very rare, even in this area. You passed for 2,000, and I think you were right on the cusp, if not right over 2,000 yards rushing. I mean, when you look back at that, is it kind of surreal?
Yeah, it is. In the moment, just wanted to win the game. That was the big thing for me, whatever it took to win the game. Now, looking back on it, as I'm older, I am proud of what I was able to do as a player. But like I said, in the moment, it was always about winning the game for the team.
Did you feel like you had to carry the team in certain spots? I mean, I think you'd probably say no because you respect your teammates.
Right. I never felt that way as a player. I just thought that we all kind of did what we thought was best for the team, what the coaches asked us to do, and in the moment, that is all that I thought about.
Any one game stand out over the other?
I think the one that stands out the most is probably the first round playoff game here against Weir. I think it was a sold out crowd, and we were down 16 going in the fourth quarter, come back and win that game on a last second touchdown. That's probably the most exciting game that I was.
What do you remember about that last second touchdown?
Not a whole lot, honestly. I think it was kind of a blur, really, but just that whole fourth quarter, I think we really just wanted to win so bad, and we came together, and all of our hard work throughout the whole year kind of came to that moment.
Nothing stands out about that? I mean, do you remember the moment?
I do, yeah. I mean, it's
Talk
exciting.
About that play.
That play, we're down here on the goal line right here, and we go into a heavy package, and there's like 8 seconds left. Just our quarterback run, I think everybody knew what was coming. It was almost like a sneak play, but from the shotgun, and we were lucky to get in the end zone and win the game.
How far did you know you were in?
I knew I was close. I didn't know that. I knew if I was in all the way, but we got a good push and got in.
If you had to explain to people that season, how would you do it?
It was honestly magical that season, how it all came together, because I don't think many people had high expectations for us, even going into the playoffs. So I think really just the way it all came together. That was guys that I had played with my entire life, from midget league on. So that was kind of like the culmination of all the work that we put in since we were 6 years old. So
and probably a lot of people don't realize you were injured the year before, missed most of that season, right?
Yeah, that hurt, missing basically my whole junior year. I came back towards the end, but was never really 100%. So I think that was the year that we had high expectations, and we fought injuries that year. So
well, you put up career stats in 1 year. You more than made up for it.
Yeah, I think we made up for it being able to make the run that we did the next year.
Do you think you're harder on quarterbacks, or do you understand quarterbacks? What would be your theory on coaching your quarterback?
A little bit of both. I think at times I'm harder on them because I understand what it takes, and then at times I'm a little more sympathetic because I understand also what goes on when you're out there.
Should you have won the Kennedy Award your senior year?
I believe so. But there's a lot of great players, and I think great players every year that win that award. So just being mentioned in the voting was awesome for me. But obviously everybody would like to win that looking back on it.
The two best seasons I've seen in a long time were your senior season and then what Judah Price from Independence did last year. Obviously different positions. He's a running back, you were a quarterback. You look at those seasons, if you could compare them, how do you think they compare? He did set a state record, but
I think similar and different, like you said. He was super exciting. Even coaching against him, I caught myself at times just watching because the things he was able to do as a player. And he really made that team go. They were a great team, but he was the guy that really stood out and carried them. So I think our seasons were similar in that way, that we were kind of the guy that carried the load. But like you said, different in what positions and situations, things like that.
You think any guys caught themselves just watching you play at times?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I hope so. I
If
hope
you
I had
heard
that
that,
effect. If I had that effect, then I think I was doing pretty good. So I hope so.
Now, I saw that you played some basketball recently. You were a 20-point scorer for the school here. Pretty brutal, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. We're a little out of shape now, but it was good to get the guys back together, and it was a great event at Logan, so it was fun. We'll definitely do it again next year.
All right, hey Justin, I appreciate the time, and good luck this season.